I made a mistake while I was a younger Christian. I told God, but by the time I'm about that 25, 30, my prayer life will be solid. So I postponed it. Listen, you lengthen your journey in the wilderness if you postpone your prayer life. I did that. I was a youth president. I was active. I was anointed in the Holy Ghost. I saw healing, signs, wonders, stroke. Things were happening. But I told myself, when I grow older, I will pray. That can be your greatest mistake. Your journey to the blessing, your journey to the promise in the wilderness, it will be long. Because God has no shortcut to get you into the blessing. You must pray. Somebody say, I must pray. You see, when people talk about hours in prayer, it's not something to boast about because you are not the one doing it. It's the Holy Ghost in me. Some Saturday mornings, clear your calendar. Wake up 4 a.m. You do 4 to 6, 4 to 10, 4 to 12. The energy is in the spirit. It's not in the flesh. The flesh profits nothing. It is the spirit that quickens. I slept 1:20. I woke up 4:20. And you will have strength for the day. You will go to work. You will not be tired. You will spend Somebody said, I am so busy that I have to spend 3 hours praying. That's when he's so busy. He understands that his life in the spirit is driven by the energy of the divine. The reason why you are weared out is because you are laboring in the flesh. Yeah, that's why you are weared out. There is no assignment that God has given you that he has not given you capacity for. But that capacity is not in the flesh, it's in the spirit. The reason why your potential will be wasted is if you think that you can exhibit and fulfill purpose in the flesh without tapping into the spirit. There is no profit in your flesh. You kneel down and say, tonight I'm going to pray. In 3 minutes, you have started snoring. Have you been there before? Friday night. You even slept in the afternoon so that you can be energized in the night. But not lie. The devil will just come and say, you will sleep. He's not in the flesh. He's in the spirit. There are nights you have made up your mind to sleep. And the Holy Ghost comes and say, I have come. And you will not be burdened. You wake up, your eyes are clear. And you pray. And then you begin to see your life shift into dimensions of dominion and victory. The devil, have you heard the testimony of the person? They said the devil came into his room and scattered the sitting room. And then he came out and said, it's you. When you finish, rearrange the place. You cannot do that after the flesh. You will be chasing cockroach all around. There is a dimension you only enter into it by prayers. Father, thank you so much for your word to us this morning. I ask that your spirit and your hands will come upon every man, every woman. That from this day there will be an insatiable desire to spend time with you. You will draw them into the secret place of the Most High and under the shadow of the Almighty. Let there be a fresh thirst and hunger for more of you from this day henceforth.